I'm back.
What's this about?
So yeah, we're gonna go, I guess, find a homeless bed or inn or there, since I don't want to spend any money. Oh, and if you're wondering, yes, you can max out all your skills before you change levels. It's not a glitch. I don't want to say totally legitimate, but it's kind of legitimate.
I've been better. What's the news?
Pretty much you can do this and level up max. By max I mean you can get all your stuff to skill level 100. Weird. That was kind of random.
Excellent. Ghost. Be seen.
Well met.
Okay, so what do I talk about today? Alright, why not, Fallout 3 versus Fallout New Vegas? Yeah, let's do that. Alright,
You sleep rather soundly for a
ooh, this is cool. This is for the Dark Brotherhood. Yep. If you're wondering, Dark Brotherhood is probably the funnest, I guess, side guild thing you can do after the main storyline. Or even during the main storyline, because anything you do, you can pretty much do whenever. So yeah. Back to what I was saying. Alright. Now, Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas.
good afternoon.
If you played one, you pretty much played the other. And yes, everybody says this, and yes, it is true. And by if you played one, played the other, it's like, well, there's no difference between them. That's not true. There is definitely differences between them.
Over here.
And the only big difference between the two is that Fallout New Vegas has the worst idea of a faction system ever. Ever. So I mean, yeah, Fallout 3 had its bugs and problems too, which in reality were actually just, it had a lot of bugs. You'll walk around, fall through the earth, and all that stuff. Okay, back to what I was saying. Comparing the two, if you play one, play the other, and whatever. And there's not really a lot of difference between the two. You know, Fallout 3 is better, like, all around than New Vegas is. But I mean, then again, yeah, I can say the same about New Vegas. It pretty much depends on who you're talking to. I personally like Fallout 3 more, because you just seem like you get to do more stuff. Like in, what is it? Okay. In Fallout New Vegas, you get a perk every other level. That's how it works. You can get a perk every level in Fallout 3. I like that better because I get to choose cooler stuff and all that, blah, 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 blah. But in New Vegas, it makes slightly more sense because of this, that, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why. People just say it does. I don't particularly care. In Fallout 3, yeah, you can you get to do more stuff. Even if you don't really get to do more stuff, it feels like you get to do more. That and the maps, comparing. Now, in Fallout New Vegas, it's huge. You know, like actual footing, all that, size, miles, whatever in-game system they decide to measure length in, it's bigger than the Capital Wasteland. But in Fallout 3, it feels bigger. And yes, that's what she said. And by it feels bigger, I mean it just feels like you get to go around and you get to see more stuff, you get to find more things and all that. Just seems more, I guess you can say, in-depth, or more interactive would be the term, I think. I don't know, find a dictionary and use that. So yeah. Now I have Fallout New Vegas, and I don't have it Game of the Year edition, but I have all the DLCs for it. I have, you know, Big Mountain, Honest Hearts, all that. And I actually went out and bought Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition because I, like many before me, got New Vegas before Fallout 3. And the reason of this was because when I got Fallout New Vegas, I never played Fallout. I only played Fallout 3 very, very rarely, and that was on PC. I went out and got it on console because to be honest with you, I've played PC like ever, but I prefer to play it on console RPGs. I don't know, the button layout's just simpler. Okay, I'm gonna explain this because if you don't see me doing this, then it won't make any sense. That's where I need to go. See that? And you can go through all those two very complicatedly to get in. This way's easier, so let's do this. But it does that. Aww. Yeah. You can do that? Sure. Seems easy. It's not. You'll die. And if you're wondering, yes, that's the first time I've died through this whole game. Nice. Yeah. So whatever. And I purposely did that for everybody who thinks they can make it. You will not. You will die. Okay. And Fallout 3 New Vegas, I prefer Fallout 3. It just seems like a funner game. Though you can get whichever. You can get whichever, you'll pretty much be playing the same game. The only difference is that New Vegas, you'll be playing a, I guess, smaller version of the game. Or whatever. Alright. And since I kind of got less stuff to talk about now, we will be back. And if you're wondering, I'm going to start the next video, so we'll be there in the Oblivion Gate, and you won't have to see me walking anymore. So yeah. Auf Wiedersehen.